It's another day. It's the morning on the riverfront, Riverwalk, and beautiful day again. It's just, I'm telling you, I'm really loving the city, really loving this vibes by the river. The water is actually pretty nice. I'm starting from a low standard with Pittsburgh rivers. Those rivers are.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. It's funny how easily a life could be torn apart. Why couldn't I simply see that I was sick at heart and I am in deep debt? The climb we did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't.
Hello. So we just walked around University of Chicago and checked out a nice cafe, which was pretty nice. There was good seating and free internet. And now I'm at Promontory Point, a sort of nice lakefront spot on the south side, overlooking Lake Michigan. And as you see, there's the Chicago skyline in the north, up in the distance. But yeah.
Broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was my own enemy, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You
Friday night, so it's popping. America's clearly reopening.
So crazy.
So last day in Chicago, we just had a pretty nice brunch, breakfast from Yolk. Currently in Streeterville. But yeah, you know, we're taking the train, the Amtrak. So we have another day. I'm just gonna go quickly grab some donuts again, tire cakes, really good. I want to bring some back, and we just have another day at the city. I'm sure this won't be my last time here, you know? Fingers crossed. And there'll be more travels. I think after this travels, I definitely feel more motivated. Just to work, to do things. I needed this break. And then to the next travel. Alright. See you later.
we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So we just got on the amtrak, Capital Limited from Chicago to Pittsburgh. Now just in the bathroom talking, but what an interesting experience. First Union Station was pretty vacant. I don't know, because of COVID, but also it was in a less touristy area. I don't know. But this train clearly looks like you're in the 70s. It's kind of like, I guess not surprising, you know, what a lot of people say about train travel in the US. But definitely an eye-opener. I've been following this YouTuber, Jeb Brooks, who goes on a lot of train and also plane adventures, but on his train adventures would inspire me to take trains, and I think I'm just gonna take it slow and see ya.
Hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no
Just arrived in South Bend, the first stop. South Bend, Indiana. So the overall train was very slow. It was a long, arduous process. Definitely not for those in a rush. If you want speed, if you want convenience, air travel is definitely still the preferred option. And not to mention, it was extremely exhausting. Although, we left around 6-7 p.m., we had some daylight, where I collected most of these footage of the country. As it got dark around after 9-10 p.m., there really wasn't that much to do besides going on my phone, or some people would read or sleep. And then later on the night, I did sleep, but it's just different. Like, I think I'm not as used to sitting, while seated. And because we didn't get a roomette, there's an option to get a roomette or a room, the cabin. It was a bit expensive for our price point, but in a way, the whole journey was a way for me to actually start to get a look at the diverse landscape of this country. this vast land that we live on, that of this country that we call home, that we are proud of, really is a way to get out of my own bubble, my comfort zone of urban East Coast mindset, and just open my eyes that there's more to this country. And even from just this trip, you just can't help but realize how much of this country you have not seen. We passed by rural areas, urban areas. You've seen remnants of industrial past since we're going by the Midwest Rust Belt. And especially for me, as someone who's grown up and just always been stuck in this East Coast liberal bubble, and that you really don't know this country until you've seen it. And yes, this is not enough. I was just barely scratching the surface. There's so much more to be done, to be seen, to be experienced in order to more fully understand this country. And it is something for each and all of us Americans, regardless of political party, but as Americans, that we need to do, as opposed to the divisiveness that you see on the news and in social media, pitting one against another, reducing one another based on stereotypes of the other. I embarked on this trip as a way of trying to see this country better, slow down my pace, and valuable time to just think and reflect. And I look forward to more adventures like these, and I recommend you all to do the same. It does not have to be this elaborate journey like I did. It can be as simple as the willingness to listen, to reach out and start that first conversation with your fellow neighbor who may look different from you or think differently, and to just see them as human beings, as a fellow American on this land, and to just bring back the empathy. I believe hope is not lost on healing the deep wounds and divides of this country.